Look at me, Remember when they hated, didn't think we make it. Now they break their neck just to look at me. Remember when I called you and you didn't fall through. Now you hate yourself, you can't look at me, look at me. Yeah. You made me. Yeah.
And what up? What's good with y'all? Alright, so what are we getting into today? Today we're about to be heading over to the shop and we're about to be finishing up the foxbody. If you guys seen the last video, there was a whole bunch of information on suspension mods and suspension setups for road racing and drifting for the foxbody. So if you guys haven't seen that already, make sure you go over there. That way you know what's going on today. And today is basically a continuation of that. We're just about to be wrapping everything up. You guys seen we didn't have the brakes and stuff on there. That's because we had to order them, but we do have Cobra brakes actually here. New lines and the rest of the parts to finish this up. So we're about to be basically getting this thing to sit back on the ground. I'm not sure how far the wheel's gonna be sticking out up front because it does have a spacer on there. Without the spacer, it will hit the control arm. Currently the car has about, I want to say 50 degrees of angle. I think if I got the forward offset arms, I can probably get like an extra 5 degrees or so out of it. I think that would actually help with clearance, so that might be something to add to it. But we basically just need to get this thing together, get it on the ground, set ride height, and see where we're at. I might possibly, maybe wide body this thing if I'm not feeling the stance. It all depends on how far the front wheels stick out. Meyer Racing does make front over fenders for it, so I am keeping that logged away in here if it's something that I have to do to make this thing look good. But I didn't want to do a wide body, but if it needs to happen to get the wheels and everything sitting right, then I am going to wide body this whole car. So we'll see. But anywho, let's head to the shop and let's get this thing finished up. Alright, so today we're not going to be taking the VED. We're about to take the FD out. It's been a minute since I drove this thing, so man, super dusty. Ugh. Hopefully the battery's still charged up and this thing start up. Come on, baby. Is you gonna start up for daddy? Still got some juice in here? Come on. Woo! I don't know how everybody else be having issues with rotaries and all this stuff, man. I've still yet to have one issue out of my FD. Like, my FD hasn't had one single problem, nothing. And I don't even think I've had, I haven't even did an oil change on this thing. Since I still have the factory OMP, I just been filling as I go. So, maybe that's the key, is to neglect your rotary and treat it like a beater. Little reliable RX-7, man. Everybody, they so unreliable, FD suck, they're not, blah, blah, blah. Don't let them people lie to you and tell you rotaries aren't reliable, man. I haven't had any issues out of my FD. So, no Aaron here today. Aaron's still sick. Get well soon, boy. Oh yeah, so I get asked a lot, why haven't I done like a ride-along video or a driving video of the FD? Simply because the FD isn't that fast. It's basically a stock twin turbo FD, so I feel it's not impressive enough to be sitting here driving around and doing pulls in. Like, it sounds good, but it's not that fast. I just felt it wasn't to my liking just yet to make a video, but I do have all the single turbo stuff getting ready to go on here. So once the street port motor's in, the single turbo's all in, the link ECU and it's all tuned and making some power, then I'll gladly do some videos driving this thing around, doing whatever. Until then, I'm just not impressed by the stock twins. All right, so we got the Fox here. For those that didn't see the last video, this is how much angle the car has now. So with the Duncan Motorsport suspension, field coilovers, and a lot of Max Motorsport arms. Oh yeah, this is a better view right here for you guys. I really don't want this looking like Wise Fab sticking out hella far, so got some decisions to make on that. This is still going to be a street car along with, you know, occasional drift events, so it needs to have the best of both worlds, and it can't look ugly on the street. Like, I refuse to have this car looking like a freaking tractor driving down the road. Just not gonna happen. My man's Duncan just got here. Oh, he got the plates. He about to do an eyeball alignment. Full alignment. So these are the Cobra brakes he throwing on here.
But don't ever buy used Cobra brakes for 350, 400 bucks.
Get them brand new.
What the hell?
We got SOB Rick over here. They already calling you SOB Rick in the comments, bruh.
I know. I'm gonna have to get a shirt. SBO, not SOB.
Woo, look at that good 50. Boy, about the Gap Rick. Man, you ain't ready for this.
Sauce up in
Gap you in, Aaron, man. With y'all own motors that I don't even care for that much.
Man, that's the cold part.
This is gonna be 400 horsepower with a supercharger angle. That's it. This shit blow up. I'm going 900 horsepower turbo or supercharged LS in here.
You hear that bullshit?
This thing got 2 shots. If this 302 blow up, I'm gonna try a 351. If a 351 blow up, I'm like, all right, I'm done. I'm done. So y'all better hope it don't blow up. If y'all want me to stay Ford, pray to the Ford gods this thing don't blow up. After 2 tries, I'm like, nope, I'm done. What? You want me to smash it in there?
Yeah, just smash it, baby.
Smash it here, man.
Hook it up, hook it up.
Fucking frail ass dude, bro. Damn.
Oh, okay, all of a sudden then, huh?
Duncan bent this one. Oh, you heard that, baby?
Popped it. Tattoos have strength. I don't care what nobody says. Like
They do.
stickers on race cars.
Damn, that's in there. This one didn't snap, but it's in there.
Yeah, it's good.
My work is done for the day.
Ah, see?
It's because I loosened it for you, weakling.
Yeah, that's pretty much true.
That's how you know you don't play no video games, them weak ass fingers. You ain't never had to play Mortal Kombat. Test your mic. You smashing the controller.
Hey, you ain't lying though.
Alright, so new brakes all on, and we got the SN95 sway bar end links on this Jemmy. New lines. Damn near time to lower this thing, pump these brakes. Dude, we got a lift. Why you on one knee like you proposing?
I don't know.
Rick over here getting leg day.
Man, y'all don't want to see me.
There's dinosaurs in there somewhere.
Fluid from like 05.
Push it down and hold it.
You gonna lock it?
Yeah.
So this thing going down, we maxed out the camber plates over here because we still trying to get these wheels to go in there, but it might be a little pokey. Ooh, we close.
I know definitely we need to go down in the back. Question is how much?
What you mean a smidge? I need to slam this thing. Let's pull a spacer off and try that.
Well, let me do the alignment first. Oh, man, look at that, huh?
Hey, look at real nice.
Looks cool. Yeah, front spacer probably gonna have to come off.
The what?
Front spacer. All right, so we just went back up, and the little dilemma right now is we're gonna pull the spacer off of it. So Duncan mapped out the angle kit with a 8-inch wheel, and my wheels are 9.5. You know, he's usually using the Mustang wheels. So what I want to see is without the spacer, how much room we have to the control arm. And I think the smallest I can buy in this size would be a 18 by 9. So if we got room from the lower control arm to the wheel once it's at full lock and it doesn't hit once he's done with alignment, then I know what offset I can run. If I need to run a positive 22, which I have, but in a 9, or B, if I have to do a 35 offset and keep the spacer, that way we are away from the control arm. But it's a matter of figuring out what offset's gonna work to get this thing in here and still looking right without rubbing. So pretty sure I can get away with this, but we'll see what happens when the spacer's off. This is the big dilemma. I mapped everything out as far as offset and fitment with the spacer not included. It's just a matter of clearing this control arm. Clear that, we A1. All right, spacers off, here we go. Watch, this is about to be perfect, bruh. It's gonna be perfect fitment right here. Feel me? I'm a master at this without using no spacers. Bro, look at that. Flawless. It's perfect.
Front's definitely gotta come down some now.
That
with
it-
the spacer.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Maybe an inch in the front.
Half inch. You want it on the top of the tire?
Yeah, you know me.
Half inch.
I said inch.
Yeah, like half a 16 like a quarter tune would be good. Well, fucking sweet.
That's crazy.
Yeah, a 9 would fit hella better. 9.5 is like the max though now, you know.
With the proper offset.
Yeah.
22.
Yeah.
Man, we can't be giving up that much game, bruh. Next thing you know, everybody gonna be looking like me, yo. Barely.
It touches powder coat.
It's not even pulling the powder coat off of the wheel. Let me see. Let me grab a flashlight. Barely.
9.5. That's crazy. No wheel spacer.
Barely. I'm gonna take all this fender liner stuff off. I still got a roll of fenders and stuff. Doesn't touch over here though. This ride height looks good. I'm gonna be ordering some front wheels because I did put a like a little 7mm spacer, and it literally gives us like probably like 1 millimeter of clearance from the control arm. So I think if I downsize the wheels a ½ inch, I think that will give us the clearance we need. But right now it doesn't rub. We got it to where we want it, but for the purpose of performance, we are going to downsize the wheels literally like ½ inch. So these are 9.5. I'm gonna go down to a 9, and that should give me the clearance that I need for this. But this is pretty much at ride height, nothing under it. This is where it's sitting at. And honestly, bruh, like with the car not being 100 feet tall, it makes it look way more aggressive. Slowly but surely, the suspension's damn near done. A few more things to tinker with and mess with, but everything's cool. Hydro in there. It's all bolted down. Yeah, man, I'm looking super forward to getting this thing done. Aaron, bruh, you better not let me have my car done before you, Aaron, bruh. If I beat you and finish my 5.0 before you do, you know I'm gonna be on your ass, bro. So you better get on it and get yourself done, because, bro, we are working towards getting this thing ready. And if you ain't hitting the streets with me and you gonna be funking, nigga. But we about to call this tonight. It's getting late. It's almost 1 o'clock. Big thanks to Duncan. Big thanks to SOV Rick, or SVO Rick, SOB, whatever y'all want to call him. Big thanks to them for being here all day with me and helping with the Fox, man. Really do appreciate it. It's not often that you get the owner of a company to actually come down to basically tinker with the suspension with you and make sure your car is 100% dialed in. We calling it a night, man. Gotta close up shop and we outie.
I've been going too crazy, these niggas too shady. Speed limit 65, I'm about to do 80. Fuck the niggas hating on. I've been on the come up. You can go to speed, but it's better if you run up. You can ride with a nigga, but I'ma give you a choice. If you really wanna holler, then I'ma give you a voice.